Hey, happy Tuesday to you. Welcome once again to 5 Minutes with Phil. And we are so glad that you've joined us here today. And we are continuing our series from the book of Genesis, chapter 17. Now, I told you yesterday that we're going to be taking a look at the same scriptures for the next few days, all week. And we're actually going to pull a bunch of really important truths, and we're going to do it again today. So if you've got a Bible or you just want to watch the screen, go for it. But Genesis chapter 17, this is the moment that God has called Abraham, and he's starting to make Abraham's plan known to Abraham. And as he's doing that, he's reminding Abraham of some important things to hang on to for the rest of his life. And I want us to hang on to these very same things as we take a look at these scriptures. So look at the screen. Let's read the verse again. It says this: When Abram was 99 years old, the Lord appeared to him and said, I am God Almighty. Now look what I underlined. Walk before me faithfully. Let's stop there. Okay. Walk before me. Now, I want you to picture like a game of follow the leader. You ready? Okay. For a game of follow the leader to be successful, okay, you've got the leader and then you've got the followers. And so as the leader goes, so does the follower go, okay? And in this case, the follower is walking behind. Watch how I say this. He's walking behind the leader. Maybe there's moments where you're walking with somebody and you walk beside them. And in both cases, you could see the leader, you can sense the leader, might even be able to touch the leader. But if you're walking beside or behind, you have a very good grasp of where they're at, who they are, what's going on. But that's not what God said to Abraham. He said, look at the screen again. He said, walk before me. Whew. Do you know when it's hard to be faithful to God? It's when God tells you to walk before him, where you can't really sense him. You can't see him, but he's still leading you. I'm going to take a page out of my dad days. When my son was first walking, sometimes I would lead him to different places, and he would just follow daddy, or he would grab my hand and he'd follow me. But then there were sometimes I would let him walk before me, and as he was walking, I would keep him from bumping into something that could hurt him. I would protect him along the way. He was oblivious to that, but I was still leading the way. Sometimes that's how God leads us. When we can't really sense him, when we can't really feel his presence, but he's still there. He's still there. And you see, you might be at a point right now where for some reason you're at a point in your spiritual life where you can't really sense God. You can't see him. You can't feel him like you used to. You can't sense his spirit like you used to. But please understand, he's still there. And he's still leading you. And it might be a huge test of faith for you to be able to obey God and to listen to God when you don't get the goosebumps and you don't get the handwriting in the wall or the thus saith the Lord voice telling you what to do. Sometimes you just go by that still voice telling you, Go forward. I've got you. And I think the Lord's message to a lot of us today would be this: walk before me. I haven't abandoned you. I've got you. And I hope you'll remember that today. All right. God bless you. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.